Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 5th. I live in southeast Wisconsin. It is a beautiful fall day, and it is also election day. And it feels like a whole lot hangs in the balance, depending on how things go today. And I'm just feeling in myself just sort of a heaviness, because I don't know what the outcome will be. And then depending on the outcome, I don't know what will follow that. I'm also feeling in myself just a steadfast commitment to the things that I value. And I'm feeling how temporary and fleeting life is. And that each day that we wake up, we have a whole series of choices ahead of us. And those choices can be filled with love and kindness and connectedness, or they can be filled with hatred and divisiveness and separation, polarization. So I'm feeling in myself just a commitment, a deepening of my commitment and my resolve to continue to stand for the things that I really value, and to use the time and energy and resource available to me to be a conduit for those things to come about in this world. I'm one person, and I can only do so much. But what I've found over the past several years is that, combined with the efforts of others who are committed to those same things, we can do amazing, amazing things. So community is really an essential component to thriving, and within community lies, within healthy community, lies a whole lot of diversity. When I moved to southeast Wisconsin in 2016, I felt a desire to come back to the Midwest because I felt like there were differences that existed amongst people. We weren't all the same. I knew that how other people felt and thought about things differed from how I felt and thought about things, but I knew also that there were a lot of people who felt and thought about things very similarly to the way that I did and do. I feel like since 2016, it's really been a crash course in bridging the divide and connecting and finding common ground in difficult situations and difficult conversations. Sometimes I've avoided those. I think cancer, oddly, really allowed me to see that we're a whole lot more different, or a whole lot more alike than we are different. We value our health. We value the people that we love having access to things that will help them thrive and feel better. We value our ability to practice our faith the way that we want to. We value access to good food. We value family connections. We value our friendships and our relationships. We value having equal opportunities, equal access to the things that help us get by in this world that we live in. I think we also share in common that we're all somewhat afraid of dying, afraid of the end of this life, afraid of facing our death, not having fully realized what we came here to do. I think what we all share in common is the fact that one day we will die. And the question is, it takes a lot of energy to make others wrong. It takes a lot of energy to live in this polarization and in the energy of shaming and blaming and guilting and making others wrong so we can be right. It takes a lot of effort to really sit and be with ourselves and see where those contrasts live inside of us and to weed them out. But I believe that that's crucial to us actually really thriving. To take all of the separation and divisiveness that lives outside and internalize it and feel how that lives in us and to weed that out. So I guess that's my commitment today, is to continue to do my own work, to continue to bridge the divides within myself and bring about a deeper sense of peace and harmony, to really realize that within myself so that I can not just try to enact that in the world around me, but be that source of peace and be that source of harmony, because it's a living, moving force of energy that exists within me, and I bring it wherever I go. I don't force it upon the world around me. I bring it, and that feels like a huge difference, because when we force it, we're, for all the reasons we think are right, we're still bringing about an energy of I'm right, you're wrong, I'm better, this way is right, your way's wrong. And I do have those beliefs, for sure. But sometimes I can, be siding with those beliefs at the expense of taking the time to really realize and connect with the real source of peace inside of myself, and to just breathe that out into the world. So that's my invitation to you today, to just sink into where polarization lives inside of you. Where is there divisiveness inside of you? What steps can you take to bring about a greater sense of harmony and peace and balance within, so that those qualities can take up residence in the world that you live in, that we live in? Yeah. As I walk around this space and I think about the past several years, I never in a million years dreamed that Tim would be gone this soon after our arrival here. This soon after kind of stepping into and manifesting his dreams. And it just reminds me that life is so short. Our time here is so short. So how do you want to live it? What does thriving look like to you? And what are the steps that you're taking today to achieve a greater sense of thriving within yourself so that the world around you can thrive also? And what does a thriving planet look like to you? What do you feel your responsibility is toward that end? Do you feel responsible for that? Or do you feel separate from it? And if you feel separate from it, does that feel good to you to feel separate from it? Or do you want to feel more connected? Do you want to feel more responsible? Do you want to feel more ownership for how things go on this planet? This might feel like a lot of contradiction in terms, but it's just what's moving in my heart. So sending out a whole lot of peace on this November 5th, and wherever you are in this beautiful, broken, polarized planet, I'm reaching to you to connect in a space of love and peace.